Listen, I know exactly how frustrating it is. Most banks here in South Africa will literally reject your loan application the absolute second they hear you're a pensioner. It's like the financial doors just slam completely shut the very day you retire. But as a financial advisor, I'm here to let you in on a little secret they really don't tell you. There are legitimate NCR-approved lenders out there who specifically cater to pensioners right now in 2026. Whether you rely on SASSA, the GEPF, or a private pension, there are real workable options available for you. In this explainer, we're going to cut right through the noise and give you the exact playbook on who these lenders actually are, what you need to apply, and how to secure the funds you need safely. So let's just address the elephant in the room right off the bat and answer this incredibly common doubt with a resounding yes. You absolutely can get a loan as a pensioner. The biggest misconception out there, and I hear this all the time, is that you need a traditional employer and a regular old salary slip to access credit. Well, that is simply not true. Being formally employed isn't a requirement at all for these specific institutions. I really want you to internalize this mindset shift, okay? Your pension is your income. Whether it's coming from the government, an employer pension fund, or a retirement annuity, it is regular, it's predictable, and it is perfectly legitimate income in the eyes of the right lenders. You've earned this money, and it completely validates your standing when you sit down to submit a loan application.
Think of me as your trusted guide today. In this explainer, we'll quickly cover your eligibility criteria, explore your loan options, look at the top lenders in 2026, list the required documents, walk through a step-by-step application, and finally, show you how to avoid scams.
Okay, let's dive into Section 1, Eligibility Criteria. If you've been worrying about jumping through impossible hoops, let me reassure you right now. Qualifying really just comes down to 4 simple checks. First, you just need to receive a regular pension. And again, this covers SASSA, GEPF, employer pensions, or an RA. Second, you gotta have a valid South African ID. Third, an active bank account, where that specific pension is paid every single month. And finally, you just need to pass a basic affordability check. Look, lenders simply need to see that after your everyday living expenses are covered, you have enough left over to manage a loan repayment. That's literally the whole shebang. No impossible hurdles here. Moving right along to Section 2, Exploring Loan Options. Let's see what's actually available. And this brilliantly illustrates your choices. It's all about matching your specific financial need with the correct loan type. So, there are 3 main categories to look at. First, if you have larger needs, maybe some home repairs or buying a vehicle, a personal loan gives you access to anywhere from 1,000 Rand up to 250,000 Rand. Then we have pension bridging loans, which offer up to 3 times your monthly pension, using your pension itself as collateral. And finally, if you just have a small, urgent emergency like a medical bill or an unexpected car repair, micro or cash loans range from 500 to 8,000 Rand and are designed for fast, same-day needs. Which brings us to Section 3, Top Lenders in 2026. So who are the legitimate institutions actually catering to pensioners this year? Well, these are the trusted players in the market right now. For those larger personal loans, big banks like Capitec and African Bank are fantastic options. Capitec gladly accepts pension income and offers up to 250,000 Rand, with repayment terms stretching way out to 84 months. African Bank is also incredibly pensioner-friendly, offering similar amounts but with the added peace of mind of a fixed interest rate. Old Mutual Finance is another great one, specifically using your retirement annuity or pension as clear proof of income. Now, if you need small, fast cash, lenders like Boodle and Wonga handle short-term microloans with really rapid approval. And finally, you have bridging specialists like Pension Loans SA. Actually, let's take a closer look at that last one. Pension bridging specialists are lenders offering 1 to 3 months of your pension up front, using the pension itself as collateral. Now, putting my advisor hat on for a second, I have to be incredibly clear with you here. While these offer much faster approval, they carry significantly higher fees. I always recommend that you use bridging loans strictly as a last resort, when absolutely no other options are available. Make sense? All right, let's shift gears to Section 4, Required Documents. This is the practical toolkit phase. Gathering exactly what you need before you apply is the secret to a stressful process. Here is your paperwork checklist. You'll need your South African Green ID book or Smart ID card. You're going to need 3 months of bank statements showing those regular pension deposits. You absolutely must have a valid proof of residence, along with your latest pension payslip or SASSA payment confirmation letter. And here is an absolutely crucial detail. Listen closely. The bank account details you provide for the loan must exactly match the account where your pension is currently being deposited. Lenders use this to verify that the money is real and actually going directly to you. And I really want to emphasize a magic number here. 3. Both your bank statements and your proof of residence must not be older than 3 months. Seriously, if you submit a utility bill from 4 months ago, your application will just be delayed or flat out rejected. So keep it recent, keep it under 3 months.
Okay, Section 5, your step-by-step application. With your documents perfectly organized, I'm going to hold your hand through this entire sequence. Here's exactly how it happens chronologically. Step 1, you choose your lender based on how much you need and how fast you need it, just using that table we looked at earlier. Step 2, head over to their official website or visit your nearest branch. Honestly, most allow for a fully online process now. Step 3, fill in the application with your personal and pension income details. Step 4, upload or hand over those recent documents we just gathered. Step 5 is just waiting for approval. If you went with big players like Capitec or African Bank, this usually takes about 24 to 48 hours, but if you used a microlender, they might literally approve you within the hour. And finally, step 6, once approved, the money is paid directly into your bank account.
We've reached the final section, avoiding scams. It is time to adopt a fiercely protective mindset to arm you against predatory lenders hiding in the market. So the crucial point is knowing how to spot a predator before they get your money. Stay far, far away from any lender displaying these massive red flags. If they ask for an upfront fee before giving you the loan, walk away. If they are not registered with the National Credit Regulator, walk away. If they promise guaranteed approval without even checking your credit or affordability, trust me, that's a trap. If they pressure you to sign quickly without reading the fine print, stop right there. And importantly, if they don't provide a pre-agreement quote, know for sure that you are dealing with a scam. Providing a pre-agreement quote is an absolute legal requirement in South Africa. Consider this your golden rule. This is your ultimate shield to protect your hard-earned pension. Verify any lender at ncr.org.za before signing anything. The National Credit Regulator is literally there to protect you. Taking just 2 minutes to check their database ensures you're working with a legitimate financial institution and not some fly-by-night scammer. You have the right to access credit, and now you have the tools to do it the right way. So I have to ask, will your next lender pass the NCR test? Please, don't settle for anyone who doesn't. If this explainer helps clarify your options, remember to apply these steps carefully. Drop any questions you still have down in the comments below, and I will gladly answer them to ensure you navigate this whole process with absolute confidence. Take control of your finances safely. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.